Welcome to Clark Street Community School, a place where you can find your path, chart your course, pursue your passions. Clark Street Community School seeks to democratically cultivate a community of engaged learners through a personalized, place-based, and democratic education.
One of my favorite things about Clark Street is probably the safe learning environment, that everybody matters in the learning space so everybody can have an equal right to learn.
At Clark Street Community School, our community serves as the real-world, right-now place for learning. Projects allow students to design learning experiences to meet their interests, needs, and goals.
A really cool project I got to do at Clark Street was a soil sample test that I did, and then a project to go along with it because I've grown up on a farm and I was really interested in agriculture, so I thought, why not find out what doing all this, how it affects the soil, and I don't think I would have been able to do this anywhere else, so it was really neat to be able to do something that I was really interested in.
I have a really big interest in video game design, technology, and all that stuff. So I got to go to Raven and actually speak with some of the people there and do interviews and stuff. And I also did a job shadowing. I got really involved in their process. And I've been working one-on-one with them to kind of figure stuff out. And it's really cool for me especially.
A really cool project I've been working on is in Frank Lloyd Wright, the seminar, and it's really cool because we started off by reading a 300-page book, and our kind of reward for finishing that was to go visit Taliesin, which is a huge place that Frank Lloyd Wright designed himself, and it was super cool to see all the history, and it felt like the book really came to life.
Clark Street students and families have voice and choice in educational planning and school development.
When I'm thinking about engagement, I think about student choice. I really want to make sure that students have a voice in how we do things within a seminar. So when we want to talk about bats, do we want to go out and explore caves? Do we want to listen to something? Do we want to read something? Do we want to create models? What do we want to do? And so I think that asking students what their strengths are and what they're comfortable with is an important way to do that.
What excites me, I think, the most is that I can see that Grant is able to take things that he's passionate about and find ways of applying those to learning the things we traditionally think of as math and history and English and that sort of thing, but they're integrated into things that he has passion about so that he connects them not only to his head but to his heart, and I think that's how we retain things, that's how we learn.
If you're going to start a project, you need to stick with it because you're the one who's going to be making it happen, and the teacher is really just there to help with small things. That's the whole point of independent learning. You're the one who's doing the project.
At Clark Street, students not only learn the core curriculum, but go above and beyond it. The hands-on nature of how we study and work means that you apply what you learn in the moment. Clark Street equips students with habits of lifelong learning, inquiry, teamwork, and community participation, tangible things that prepare you to live, work, and participate in the real world. Learning is more meaningful when you get to participate, plan, and make choices about your education. Engagement is the foundation for learning at Clark Street. When you have control over your education, you are empowered to direct your learning towards your own goals. The possibilities are endless. The relationship between educators, students, parents, and the community is at the core of how our school is governed, making Clark Street a true community school. Clark Street Community School engages students and provides a highly personalized educational experience. Our innovative educational model has been recognized and praised by regional and national educational leaders. Students at Clark Street are truly a part of shaping the future of education.
The fact that it is really teaching kids to go to the next level, to delve into their interests, to really think about topics in a more critical way, and also the real-world applications and what that could mean for them in the future.
I think a student that's going to be successful at Clark Street is going to be one that has interests and passions and want to pursue them. and then be willing to work with others and in a community to kind of center their passions around their education.
I really found a community, and I wasn't so overwhelmed because there were so few people and everyone sort of got to know each other, and everyone took, you know, being a community to heart so much. Like, everyone just cares about that a lot. And so I really feel like a much more confident person. I've done so many more things than I could have done a few years ago just because of that.
When I went to a traditional school setting, I used to wake up in the morning saying, I don't want to go to school today. It's just not me, I don't like it. But ever since Clark Street, I felt more happier, and mostly because I understand what I'm doing and I'm enjoying what I'm doing in school. So I wake up every morning saying, I'm going to school today and I really am going to enjoy it. So I guess just overall, I feel confident about myself and my schoolwork.
The ability to choose the way you want to learn, for me, is a huge thing, and I've seen that with other people as well, that it is a very big thing.
I really enjoy personalizing what I'm doing, and I love taking my projects and turning them into something I really enjoy doing.
Clark Street is the future of education. Any student can excel at Clark Street. It's just more directed for yourself, and you just have to have motivation to get stuff done. You can't let the teacher push you. And it's, I think any student that has drive and a passion for after high school can succeed at Clark Street.
Clark Street Community School. Your life, your passions, your learning come together at Clark Street Community School. Don't miss out on the chance to join this innovative educational experience. We invite you to get in touch to learn more.